Hey, before I managed to publish this video, I actually got into a pretty serious car accident. As you can see, I survived, but the car is written off. I got a few stitches on my head, I went to hospital, and I want to tell you more about this. Because that has changed my perspective on quite a few things. But before I tell you about this, I want you to watch the original video I shot actually, and then after the video at the end, I will give you my final message after my accident, okay? So see you soon. Hey, welcome to 2018. It's the 1st of January, and as always, or as usual, I have a message for you. And this time I think I've got something really exciting for you, really special, and lots of good information for the next year, for this year, how to make the best of it. So last year, for example, I said that 2017 will be the first year of the future, and it kind of was. So many reasons. So one, driverless cars, fully autonomous, we already have them. And people were predicting that they will be on the roads around 2020, 2021. Well, turns out it's quite likely that they will hit the roads actually this year, which is pretty exciting. I know some people are scared of technology, thinking that, I don't know, it takes the jobs, it disconnects society. It might be the case, but nevertheless, it depends on us what we do with the technology. Like with the tools, it depends on us what we use the knife for, whether we use it as a tool to do some good or some not so very good. So technology is definitely a tool, and we need to learn how to use it. So great year for technology. So autonomous cars will hit the road today, this year. And the other thing, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. That was a crazy year for those cryptocurrencies. But if you have money in cryptocurrencies or are thinking into putting money there, I would recommend that you do some more research, because blockchain, the technology on which most of those cryptocurrencies are based, seems to be outdated now. There is a new technology, incomparably better. It seems to be incomparably better, faster and everything. And it's called Hashgraph. Hashgraph. There are some videos already about this, so watch the videos, learn about Hashgraph, and think maybe it's time to actually get out of cryptocurrencies. But again, nobody knows the future, so do your own thinking, do your own research, and do not put any money into anything that do not invest any money that you are afraid to lose or you cannot afford to lose, basically. So do not borrow money to invest. That makes no sense. And also, you need to first, just to remind you, earn the right to speculate before you do it. Putting money into cryptocurrencies, all new technologies, is very speculative. So learn investing strategies and stick to them, which means if you speculate, do not put more than 1% of the money you have. Unless you have very little money, then it could be 10%. But really, you shouldn't put all your savings into speculative markets and products like Bitcoin, etc. Okay, next thing. Science have had quite a few breakthroughs in the science of aging. Four major factors that cause aging have been identified in the last few years. One of them is telomeres, or the endings of the DNA strands. The other one is some kind of zombie cells. There is also another substance that's been discovered, can't remember the name. And also there are stem cells that are also important in the whole process. So now the race is on to find ways to actually stop aging, or at least slow it down. And who knows, maybe in 10 years you'll be able to buy an anti-aging pill in pharmacy, at your chemist. So that would be exciting, right? Okay, but we don't know. There may be many more things to discover yet about aging, apart from those four things that I mentioned, and probably there are. So, but anyway, the breakthroughs are there. Also, I have heard there are some breakthroughs in growing your teeth. So in 6 weeks you can grow your tooth from your stem cells. Again, it might appear on the market, in a couple of years. It will be available to general public. Who knows? That is going to be exciting. Another thing, artificial intelligence. Oh my God, if you're thinking about putting money into artificial intelligence, that's, I think, a good place to do it. Lots of companies, Nvidia, AMD, Intel, Microsoft, all sorts of companies invest in those things, and especially I think Nvidia had a really good growth with the graphics cards for mining the cryptocurrencies. That was one thing, but also for computer market and for artificial intelligence. So Nvidia made a lot of money. If you had shares of Nvidia, you made a really good profit. Similar things happened in the last couple of years with Amazon, Google. They also went up, but again, nobody knows what's going to happen, so you need to do your research. Artificial intelligence is where I would be putting my money if I had substantial amount. Okay, cool. So now that's very exciting, but what is really important now? What is really, really important, I think, for this year and a few more years to come, or many more years to come, is actually finally taking humanity to the next level of consciousness. I still see so many people, adults, grown-up people, behaving like 12-year-old kids. They look for revenge with their ex-partners, for example. So the girlfriend, boyfriend left them, or husband, wife, and they're looking for ways to take revenge on them. I mean, how immature is that? People do not understand forgiveness. People still think that forgiveness is something that they give to other people, instead of knowing that it's actually a gift they give themselves. Yeah, if you forgive someone, it's a gift for yourself. It means you get rid of the poison that you were consuming every day, you know, and forgiving has nothing to do with other people, it's just with yourself. Yeah, if you forgive someone, again, it doesn't mean that you need to talk to that person ever, that you need to hug that person. No, forgiveness happens inside. So lots of people do not know those basics. And there are people asking all sorts of questions on various forums, you know, what does it mean if, I don't know, my ex-girlfriend stares at me? I mean, what kind of question is it? It doesn't mean anything. She or he just stares at you, that's it. If you want to know what it means, ask the person, you know, don't ask strangers. So all sorts of indications are there that people still are stuck in that thinking mentality of, I don't know, of the 19th century, and it's already 21st century. 2018 is the year. So I think we all, as humanity, we need to focus on getting our consciousness to much higher levels, so we can start finally embracing the power of our minds, discovering those powers of our minds, because we have no clue, you know. So, for example, my headache video, that has proven to people that we can cure our headaches in an instant almost, with just our minds. We don't need anything special, we don't need any medicines, you know. In the same way, we can cure ourselves of all sorts of diseases. We can stop aging. We can, I don't know, probably grow our teeth as well if we find a way to do it with our minds. I believe that it's possible. So we need to start doing this. We need to start promoting those the kind of love and understanding in the world. So if people start asking this type of questions, or should I forgive somebody, or I don't know, how to take revenge on this person, you need to stop them right there and then and say, mate, what are you doing? Do not take a revenge. What are you, a 12-year-old or 8-year-old? You know, what kind of game is it? You know, what kind of ideas do you want to kind of promote in the world? That taking revenge is actually good? It's not. Preventing something to happen, yes, but taking revenge, ridiculous. Or the thing about forgiveness and many other things, childish things. So it's on you, it's your obligation to stop people from doing those things, prevent them from doing those things, you know. Yeah, you need to stop them so they don't do those things. It's on you, on me, on everyone, you know. Otherwise, we will be progressing very slowly, and we can progress very fast, like technology is progressing like crazy. So why can't our consciousness, our awareness, progress in the same way? Of course it can, but we need to be vigilant, and we need to vigilant in a relaxed way, not like the policeman is like, oh, I don't know, what have you done? I need to issue a fine or take you to court, arrest you, whatever. No, just in a relaxed way, vigilant in a relaxed way, and say, hello, hey mate, maybe there's a better way of doing those things. Maybe if you did that, it would be better. How about if we take a step back and relax and think about this carefully, you know. So this type of behavior, that's what we need to promote in the world. So guys, I think that's the end of my message. I hope you really got the message, and I'm sure this year will be really exciting for me. So I want this year to be really exciting for you. So I'd like to acknowledge you for persevering with this video. I'd like to acknowledge you for really striving to be the best person you can be. And I want to acknowledge you for being great, for always trying to win the fight. Even when you fall, you always get yourself together and you keep going no matter what, all the difficulties in life, you still get up and keep going. And I want to acknowledge you for creating excitement and fun in your life as well, because I know you do it very often, maybe not as often as you would like to, but you still do it. So well done to you. And guys, have an awesome 2018 and beyond. Take care. So I really had this accident, you know. Sorry for showing you this, but this is the t-shirt I was wearing. Yeah, I'm not joking. This is my blood, you know. I hope you don't mind me showing this, you know. And so what I came to realize after the accident is that the most important thing in life, apart from obviously health, is actually the relationships we have with other people, or actually the quality of relationships we have. You know, when I was in hospital waiting, and or even maybe still in the ambulance, can't remember, I was checking my address book, and I started sending people messages on WhatsApp, and I found, at least, apart from my family, I'm talking about my friends, I found at least some 10 people that I knew would be really interested. And I let them know that I was in an accident and that I'm all right. And I was overwhelmed by the response, you know, the messages, the phone calls, you know, and it really touched me, you know. I even started crying. So I'm telling you, nothing really matters more than the people, important people in your life. So focus on developing quality relationships. Forget about your 1,000 Facebook friends, 3,000 Twitter followers, or whatever, wherever. It's just the group of those close people that you have, which could be 5 people, 10 people, 20 people, I don't know. Focus really on developing those 5 to 10 crucial relationships. It will pay off big time. So thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy 2018. Take care.